Alright, what up guys, it's your boy Legend6. Now today I want to talk about priority. Now before I even get started, I want to say that I'm one of the few that actually thinks that the TCG needs to adopt the OCG ruling on priority. Now that being said, yes, the OCG still has turn player priority. The only thing changed with their rulings are that you can't call turn player priority on initial effects. So if you summon, let's say JD, and your opponent want to respond with a Abominus or Book of Moon or something like that, you can just say, okay, priority nuke. Same thing with Scrap Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Chaos Sorcerer, Black Luster, and all those kind of initial effects. Now, it's been apparent that too much so on Dueling Network, you would summon the monster, and then before you even activate the effect, your opponent would respond like, okay, you didn't negate the summon or effect, so I'm still gonna activate. And let's say if this is a Caius or Trishula, okay, if you want a Torrential, I'm not gonna target any of your monsters. I'm just gonna target another Bat Row. If you activate Boundless, well, I'm just gonna target your monster now. You know, and there's a little things like that that could end up causing you to lose advantage and possibly in the game. You know, and those little things like that are misplays. You know, there's no such thing as a perfect play, but there are misplays. And when you make a misplay, every single one of them count to your loss. You know, like you can make a misplay and come back and win, but when you make a misplay and your opponent capitalizes on it, that is one more step closer to the loss, or going to be harder for you to come back for your win. Now, the best thing to do, you summon the monster. You can't negate their effect. You can't negate their summon. Fine. If you got some kind of defensive card, ask them what they want to target. You know, what you're going to pick. You know, and if they do so happen to pick that back row, and it's that Bombless, or it's that Torrential, and you know you cannot, stop that monster, fine, go ahead. I'll just take field control next turn, you know. Hopefully you better have something to stop me. So it's little things like that you really have to pay attention to. And also in a battle phase, in different parts of the battle phase, like, okay, like we already know about the little shenanigans that GBs can pull off with Horn of Heaven, not Horn of Heaven, I mean Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Chalice, Shrink. Shrink is just horrible. I hate playing these GB just because of Shrink. I mean, yes, what's the card? War Cherry is ridiculous as well, but it's the little things like that that gets crazy annoying. So, for example, if you playing a light deck and you have Honest, or if it's just a Book of Moon, you can attack your opponent with your weaker monster and ask them, okay. And the first thing they're gonna consider, like, okay, do they have an Honest? You know, do they have a Shrink? Do they what are they trying to do? Because both of us know your monster should die, and they don't have anything in response to that. Okay, book your monster, and you know you already passed the point in which they can activate D Prison or Mirror Force. So at that point, only thing they can do is activate one of their damage step type cards like Shrink or Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Chalice, and all that kind of stuff. Or even chain, Econ or Book of Moon. Only thing they can do is try to respond to that card just to stop their monster from getting killed. So it's those little finite things that people need to pay attention to that could end up, either hurting them or helping them in the game. Now, also with priority, like one of my favorite plays for if your opponent summons Blackluster Soldier on you, and you cannot, negate their summon. You don't have a Bombless. Even if you have a Bombless, you can simply, okay, ask them, do you activate their effect? And as soon as you ask them, they're gonna consider, okay, that person have a Torrential, that person has a Bombless, that person has something on the field that's gonna end up stopping my monster. So okay, they're gonna activate the effect. And what I like to do is just chain Valor. So now, even if I can't respond to anything toward that summon or stop the summon, hopefully I could top deck a card next turn to end up getting over that Blackluster. Be it, a Caius, Dark Hole, just whatever, Econ and just banishing Blackluster himself. Just little things like that, okay, tricking your opponent to activating their effect, stopping their effect, and then just causing the monster to just sit there looking stupid. So, guys, it's little things like that you got to pay attention to, and like that's really my favorite play to play against a Blackluster. Like, don't get me wrong, if they summon Blackluster and you just negate it, fine, that's the best case scenario. But if you can't do that, you need to find those little small plays that can help you gain advantage throughout the game. Okay, so I really think that's about it on that subject. I hope you guys understood everything all the points I was trying to make, and you really enjoyed the video. I know I told you guys I was going to put up a Yugi routes, but I was having problems with my cousin, who's been my editor. He's a douche and all that. Didn't want to even show up and do it, but whatever, it happened, So, above all that, if you guys do want to see the Yugi raps, and I'm going to let you know it's about oppression, leave a comment down below. But, yeah, so until next time, remember, I'm paying the life so you don't have to. Peace.